So we see that the China market, not only on the market size itself, but also in the ability to continue the reform, we've got great confidence. My name's Cameron Hume, I'm from Australia. I've been living in China for the last 20 odd years, and my first trip to China was in 1990, and I fell in love with the country. I actually remember going back home and telling my parents that one day I want to live and work in China, and so that's where it started really. And in 2003, I think it was, I moved to Shanghai, and I've been here ever since. So my story with China goes a long way back, and I hope it has a long way to go. At the end of last year, I applied for a long-term residency in China, and I understand it's now been approved. So I'm looking forward to going to pick that up in a couple of days, and my dream of staying a long time in China will become a reality. And we're very confident that that continuing opening up free trade zones and the support of the government will only improve our ability to deliver more services into the China market. There are three reasons really why we decided to set up our headquarters for Asia-Pacific here in Shanghai. And actually the Chinese words probably make more sense than the English, but so 天使, 地利和人和. 天使 is really about, China is continuing to reform the One Belt, One Road policy, and continue to liberalise the capital account and the convertibility of the renminbi. Dili refers to really why Shanghai. Shanghai, in my view, is the centre of Asia-Pacific. The infrastructure that's been built, the financial services, the airport provides great logistics for us to move currency in and out of China, and really is the centre for our management for our Asia-Pacific headquarters. Renhe really refers to a couple of things. Firstly, the fact that the services provided by the government here in Shanghai makes life very easy, and is really pro-business. And secondly, and probably just as importantly, is the talent pool here in Shanghai. We're able to get multilingual, very strong management expertise here in Shanghai, which helps us manage the other markets like Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, all from our headquarters here in Shanghai. In 40 years of economic reform, they've delivered. The Communist Party has done an amazing job of lifting hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. So I'm very proud of it, and I've got a lot of faith that the Chinese Communist Party can continue the growth and the momentum that China's seen over the last 40 years going forward. Obviously, the impact on international travel has been huge. We've seen our business come down 90%. That I think is a short-term impact, and I think I'm very happy to see that the China government has done an incredible job of controlling the impact of COVID. So I'm very confident with the vaccination started here in China, and then more recently around the rest of Asia, that we'll see the recovery happen. I love Shanghai. I love Shanghai.